Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen. Thank you so much for watching. I have something a little different for you if you've been watching my channel. I wanted to let you guys know here on YouTube that I actually write ebooks and they're on different topics. And my newest one just came out and I wanted to actually give you a guided tour. So let's go on over to see it. Um, One of the cool things about my ebooks is that they are a living document. So basically, they are in a Google Doc that you get access to. And what happens is if I have any other knowledge that downloads, because honestly, the clearer my energy gets with my energy clearing method EQA, like every day, like my energy gets clearer. So when your energy gets clear, you actually can start to download higher frequency ideas. So sometimes I will download new ideas and I'll be like, oh, this would fit in with this ebook or that ebook. So they're a way to really organize knowledge about the energy world and actually be able to update them as well. So this is the welcome. You can see this is the first to the description, Spiritual Wealth by Jaya Victoria. That's me. This, the connection between your energy and your money that can help you reach your financial goals faster. So this ebook was a chance to talk about basically the energetic side of money, because we're all very well versed in the masculine aspect of money, which is like things like you work and then you get paid, or just like regular banking practicalities or budgeting or whatever. And it's not that that stuff doesn't matter, but that's only 50% of wealth. And so there's a whole other 50%, which is the feminine, the spiritual. How do you attract money? How do you have an energy that brings money into your life? How do you have a better relationship with just all of these things, and in a way that makes a lasting impact on your life for the better? So basically, I write an intro and then I'll show you a little bit. Like, this is the first chapter. You say money, I say rocks. Well, you'll have to read it to know what that means. But I'm talking all about how money is basically like the physical aspect of money, like the paper and the coins, that doesn't inherently have value. Like money literally does grow on trees because it's just paper and it's just numbers that we type. So like it itself is not alive, and that's why I'm comparing it to something like rocks. Like we could also say money is rocks. It's equally as valuable as the actual cash that we carry. And so there's a lot to learn even from that idea, right? Like this is something pretty profound. And so this is knowledge that I've gathered throughout the past 5 years, about all these things, longer even. Chapter 3, your energy and money. So how your energy correlates with the money that you have and how to make changes. And what I love about this ebook is that at the end of every chapter, you have a try this section. So I'll give you something that you can spend 3 days practicing for each of the 10 chapters. So that comes out to 30 days total. And I'm going to tell you exactly something tangible that you can practice so that you can actually start to apply the knowledge. So you don't have to worry while you're reading, like, oh, like how am I actually going to like get results from this? Well, that's what I'll tell you at the end of every chapter. I share personal stories. There's a link to a video. Power and Influence, chapter 4. This is specifically about how women and money are like money is different for women, because having money is not just about having more money. It's about wanting more power and influence. But a lot of us have a complicated relationship with that. And so it's about undoing the complications around being allowed to have power and influence, giving yourself that permission. So that's a really awesome chapter that I didn't expect to write, but I'm really glad it came out. And then chapter 5, your wealth and feminine. This is about the connection between your feminine energy and wealth. And there's the try this. And then on the other hand, your wealth and masculine. how do those connect? Your wealth and your masculine energy. And so it's all about that. And then money is not God. Let's get this straight. That's a very big point. I explain all about how people make money God, basically, and how you might even be doing that and not realizing it, but it won't help you. So this is going to tell you how to undo that. And then chapter 8, you are money. What if it's all inside you? There's a lot of secrets in there. And then chapter 9, wealth/love is all around. Can you see it? This helps you understand how you're already just swimming in the energy of wealth and how to amplify that. And then the last chapter is chapter 10, wealth blocks, something that I know a lot of you are interested in, what to do when you need more money. So I tell you a lot of secrets that I know about how to make changes in your energy so that you have more money and you can bring more money into your life. And so that's the overview of the ebook. I'll scroll back up to the top. You can see there's a lot of content in here. I really enjoyed writing this. And when I write, the words just come through me. The ideas just come through me. And there's a lot of connections that I've been making. Ooh, a lot in here, right? Oh my gosh, there we go. But there's a lot of connections that I've been making, especially about wealth, since I moved to New York City. And, there's a lot of different people who have a lot of different levels of wealth literally all around you all the time. So I recognized a lot of connections just from living here and what the habits were of the people who had more money, like what they were and what was the energetic connection. How can all of us start to emulate the good aspects of that so that we can bring more wealth into our lives? And this is all stuff that worked for me. And I'm going to show you too. There's another companion to this where I just lay out the exercises that I want you to do. So I'll tell you like days 1, 2, and 3, here's what to do and what you'll need, days 4, 5, and 6, and go all the way down to chapter 10. So it's 30 days of these really easy exercises that will train you not only to think differently, but to like have a different perception. And these exercises will also they're also designed to change your energy. So your energy can actually change. It's my intention in writing something like this to help you have more money, to help you actually make more money, but not only have more money, it's about having something deeper. And that's why I use the word wealth, because what you want is more than money. You want a different lifestyle, you want health, you want love, you want, wealth to me is more rich. Ironically, that's a good word. Like it's more of a depth to it. It's like the version of yourself that you really want to be. And part of the big lessons in this ebook is like, we got to get real. Like you can't necessarily just buy those things. And I think a lot of us waste time in our lives waiting for a lot of money to come so that we can be the people that we want to be. But really what you'll learn here is that it's the other way around. You got to be that person and the money will come to support you. And instead of wondering for the next few years or decades, like, how am I going to make that happen? Or like some people wonder their whole lives, you can actually get this ebook and that will make it a lot clearer for you. So, there's a video I was watching. And let's come back to, it worked. Okay. So lots of technological things to navigate, but I hope that you enjoyed hearing about spiritual wealth. I would love to share this ebook with more people. So I wanted to get your eyes on it and actually show you what it is before telling you about it. And I really feel like it's a special thing to share. And I am very passionate about talking about wealth specifically because I've experienced, so many different levels of wealth myself. And I am somebody who I want you to know is not just about money. And I think that I've had to learn that lesson. And I think that's a lesson a lot of us need to learn is like, again, not making money God, not making money the point of why you do things in your life. But at the same time, not acting like money is bad or rejecting it or anything like that. Like you definitely deserve money. You definitely deserve to be wealthy. And I would love to see more spiritual people, especially people who are in touch with things of the spirit, people who, have spiritual gifts and have really something to offer. Like, I want to unlock a lot of these um, blocks for you, a lot of these fears, a lot of these things that are holding you back, especially with money, because um, I think that if people who are spiritually inclined, you could say, have more money, I think the world would be a better place because you would do a lot of good with it. And I don't want you to feel like you don't know how to handle that part of your life anymore. I want to be someone who can help train you to understand this thing that can sometimes feel very foreign, when you work with energy or you're interested in, you don't want to be too worldly and you don't want to be like bound by those things. But the physical part of life, the masculine, is coexisting with the feminine, which is the spiritual world. So it's like, I believe that if you're really truly balanced and you know what's going on, you're getting things right, you're meant to be a human, you're meant to have money. I think that God loves to bless us through money. And that doesn't have to be the point, or we don't have to make money God, but we also don't have to reject the experience of having more wealth. And I really want to see more money in the hands of people who deserve it and will do a lot of good with it. And I believe that if you're watching this, you're likely one of those people. And if you're really, like a balanced person who really gets it, and you really, as humans, like, we are meant to live in tandem in both worlds, the feminine and the masculine. We are here in a physical world where money is the currency, and we're here as spirits and we have spiritual gifts. So, like, we don't need to separate these things. And you might have heard me talk about unity. Unity, not rejecting one aspect of life or one thing and saying, I'm just about this. Like, this is one of those chances to think more in a unified way about money, about wealth, and not be afraid of it, and not feel controlled by it or boxed in by it or limited by it, but learn how to work with it, learn how your energy functions and creates it even, and what that connection is exactly. So I wanted to offer this to you to let you know that this is out right now. It just came out. I'm really proud of it. And I wanted to do an actual visual tour so that you could see what you're going to get. And normally a lot of my ebooks go for 111 US, but this ebook is only 77 US. And I'm doing a deal where you can actually get this ebook and my next one coming out soon, which is called Your Personal Resurrection, which is already blowing my mind. That's basically getting into, it's like you'll never be the same after reading Your Personal Resurrection, because you might have heard me talk about resurrection here on the channel, but like this book is designed, like, it's coming through me, and I know it's going to be like a whole energetic mechanism, spiritual technology, like template for the resurrected version of you to wake up. And I am including both of these ebooks for 88 US. So if you would like to take advantage of this deal, get in touch with me. I'll put my email in the comments. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Whether or not you get a copy, I just wanted to show you that this is something that I'm doing. In case I ever mention another ebook, you'll have a sense of what that looks like and what is in it and the kind of things that I'm teaching about. And honestly, doing a book is a different teaching medium. I love teaching by talking. Trust me, I love being on camera. I'm a Leo, but I'm also a trained journalist. I'm a writer. I have degrees in English and journalism, and I love to write. And it's a different way to communicate different lessons. So I have a lot of clients who love my ebooks because they're just a different way to absorb information. You can do it on your own time. You have lifetime access. And I think that, I put a level, when I make these books, I always think of one of my favorite books when I was a teenager, which is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, I think. It was, if you know, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People was written by Stephen Covey, I think, and then Sean Covey, his son, wrote a version of that book that was for adults, for teenagers. And I remember it was so fun. I used to carry it around. I had to get another copy because I read it so much, and it had cartoons, and it was just funny and cool, and it made me feel, it just made life make sense for me. And so I always think of that book when I'm writing, because I always want to feel like when you read, like you're talking, like you're with a friend, like you're with somebody who is here to support you and understands you, and really wants to help you. That's why I do it. So thank you so much for listening. If you're interested in getting this deal, you can email me at my email, which is in the description. And if you have any requests for ebooks, if you have any topics you really want to know about, I know that money was a big one, so I definitely wanted to do that. But if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments, and maybe I will do a book on that. So thanks for watching, you guys, and hope you have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you are. Bye.